Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is your post-World Series of Poker edition. That's right, it's over. I'm out. We're going to talk about my main event run. We're going to talk about Gus Hansen's bust out. We're going to talk about everybody's bust outs. We're going to talk about how bad they all play. We're going to talk about my table draws and everything to do with the World Series of Poker main event. We're going to talk about the WPT Bellagio Cup final table, which I'm not in because I didn't play. We're going to talk about Poker Savvy Plus videos, Mike the Mouth videos. We're going to talk about my hand of the week, what I'm doing the next week, what the hell's going on around my life, my sleeping, which I just woke up from, and everything else coming up on the Mouthpiece late. Welcome back to the Mouthpiece, folks. It's over. The November 9 are set, and I'm not one of them. I can tell you one thing, I gave it my best for all my fans out there. It was truly an amazing run. I tell people all the time I never thought I'd make another run at the main event championship, but I did. I had a shot, a legitimate shot with $4 million in chips with 33 people to go. I don't feel I made mistakes. I thought I played almost flawlessly the whole tournament, except for my shove-in with 10-5, but I had to make a move. The guy had raised my blind 7 in a row. It kind of hurt. I'm not going to just deny it. It was pretty down when I got knocked out the way I got knocked out. But it just wasn't meant to be. The biggest problem I pretty much had in the main event was table draws. I played for 6 days and literally played 7 tables in which my tables never broke, and I had the toughest table draw ever. And it's an amazing story, and I'm thinking about even writing a book called Drawing Dead, the story of the 08 World Series, in which I actually drew the toughest tables I ever played at in my life every day. And 6,888 players. I played with one bad player going into day 6 and 2 bad players at the beginning of day 6, which I busted both of them. And other than that, I never played with a bad player or put a bad chip in the pot. And all you heard about was the stories of all the people that gave all these chips away and played bad. And believe me, they were 6,888 players, and probably 6,400 of them were those bad players. And I played with the 400 great players. So it was a rough time, tough mentally every day. And I think that was a downfall for me, just never being able to get anybody to put a bad chip in the pot. And I never caught any cards, so I played well. For all my fans out there, don't feel bad for me that I got unlucky, because I'm pretty happy. I mean, my life's great, and winning the World Series of Poker is just a pipe dream. And it's not like it used to be, and I'm blessed in life to even have a chance at it. So that's my feelings towards that. And I just thank you all for your support throughout the whole World Series. I took down a tournament. I almost won the Omaha 8 or Better Championship, which you guys all know I believe I'm the best in the world at. I had a shot at the main event. Just wasn't meant to be. To give you an idea again how tough the table draws that I had were, is 3 of the final 9 were 3 of the people I played with on all of day 6. We're going to also talk about Mr. Gus's bust out. That's right. Gus Hansen making excuses of why he stacked off 90% of his chips with Queen 7. I'm reading his blog yesterday, and he's talking about, well, I had 20% in, and I was 42% this and 32% this, and I re-raised him in the dark. Gus, my good friend, my loving friend, you never re-raised him in the dark. You raised in the dark. You came after him with a pile of shit. You got shoved in on, and you stacked off with Queen 7. You knew you had Queen 7 all the way. You stacked off 80% of your chips. Just say, I'm a idiot. I played bad. I stacked off 80% of my chips. And it's fine. Listen, it happens. I shipped it with 10-5. I thought the guy was raising my blind for the 8th time. And I walked into a hand. I got lucky. But I shipped it. I didn't stack it. You stacked it. Okay? You played like you guy, you know? Say it. I love you, buddy, but say it. It's okay to play bad. We all do it. To my good friend Gus, I love you. The WPT Bellagio Cup final table is set. And I am not there with a chance of winning it because I was too busy trying to win the big prize. So with my second place World WPT Bellagio Cup finish last year in the books, there will be no second place for me. As I look at the final table, a player of great names, David Benjamin, this Watson guy is supposed to be really good, Mark. John Pham, Gabe Thaler, great player. Ralph Perry, a little low on chips. And some other guy who I play with online. Guy's name is I Wear Goggles. Okay, I wish them all the best of luck. Everybody's asked me to pick somebody who I think is going to win. And it's kind of weird. Gabe Thaler is a great cash game player. David Benjamin's never been a great cash game player in No Limit. Yet he has never been anything in No Limit. Yet it seems like he's played real well from what I've been reading. He's had a big month in tournament poker. John Pham is a great chip mover when he has to. Could get a little reckless late, but he's having a big month. So I'm going to go out on the limb and pick David Benjamin to win. Good luck. That's my pick at the Bellagio Cup. Now, I don't know who I hope to win. I don't really care. I'm not there. Now, Poker Savvy Plus, Mike the Mouth videos will be coming out all month. We had a little break for the World Series. We're going to be sticking them out. Lots of Mike Matusow videos. 7-day free trial. $24.99 a month. After that, Mike the Mouth videos. www.pokersavvyplus.com. Our hand of the week is brought to you by Skin Industries. That's right, we're back with the Skin Industries. T-shirts, hats. They decided to pay me what I was worth. Actually, a lot more, but not what I'm worth. Skin Industries, Poker Savvy Plus, FullTiltPoker.com. All my great sponsors are back. Our hand of the week now is going to be our main event, Bust Out Hand of the Week. So everybody out there knows why I got in with Ace Jack and how I got all the chips in there with Ace Jack. I want them to know how it worked out. We were playing nine-handed. Same people all day. I had a great table presence. The guy who was 2 under the gun was totally handcuffed to pick up a blinder ante with all the strong stacks behind him. And I was just the lowest chip stack, so the best shot he had was to raise me. He raised me 2 other times. I let it go. I was looking for weakness from him. He was the guy I knew was coming at me. He flipped his 2 chips in like this and said, raise it to 200. The other 2 times when he raised my blind, he went like this. It looked strong. It looked weak. I decided that I was going to re-raise with any 2 cards, by the way, and ship it on the flop. As it turned out, I had Ace Jack. I raised him $496,000 more, which was a monster re-raise, and only the first time in 10 hours I had re-raised anybody all day long when I didn't have aces. He called 496. At that point, I was thinking that I had misread him, and I had put him on about 8s or 9s. The flop come ace, ace, 5. I tanked it a while to make it look like queens or kings that I had, and I checked it, and he made a really quick check in front of me. The turn came in 9. I almost checked the turn to induce a bluff. I was never putting him on an ace or a big hand, like I said. I bet 500 at the turn. I had about 800 left, and he put me all in. I insta-called him. And as you all heard, the rest is history. At ace-9, I had ace-jack. Now, I could never get away from the hand because of my read pre-flop. And when it was all said and done and I went broke, he told everybody, well, I called him, and he said at the table, I called him because I was starting to wiggle a little bit because I had gone down from 4 million to 2.1 so fast, or 2.2. But I had never wiggled a bit at all or moved at all, and he was never going to outplay me on the flop, which he told everybody, because I was shipping it on the flop. So it was a pretty ugly way to go out, but the way he went out was even uglier. But as the old saying goes, what comes around goes around. You don't come after me with a piece of shit, maybe you'd still be in there when the guy came after you, and you called him with a piece of shit. So, that is my hand of the week and bust out hand of the week. Now comes my favorite part of the show. We should get some interesting calls today. Light up the phones. Let's hit the phone lines right now. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Mike.
That's me.
Hey, it's a pleasure talking to you, my friend. My name is Matthew. I'm calling from Rochester, New York.
Hi, Matthew from Rochester, New York. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing really good, man. First off, I want to tell you how proud I am, man. You played so good, and I'm proud you got that other bracelet.
Thanks, man.
And I wish you would have made it a little bit further, obviously.
Well, yeah, we all do, but I'm blessed, man. I mean, just to have a shot to win it for the fourth time in 8 years is
right.
blessed.
I know. I think you have your head on straight, and you're doing really good. And I got to tell you, we did bump into each other once a couple years ago at the World Series. Now that you're a skinny guy and not a little bit on the chubby side, we bumped into each other once, and my buddy got his autograph from you, and I bumped into you by accident, and you looked at me and you go, "Sorry, skinny." And I'm a 300-pound guy. So you busted my balls. I love that. But I wanted to ask you how you lost that weight, man.
Running and dieting. It was just basically chicken and protein shakes, and pretty much 3 miles a day for the first couple months. Then I upped it to close to the last couple months. I was up to 6 miles a day and up to 8 miles a day.
Right.
Just a lot of running on the elliptical machine in my house for 30, 40 minutes a day, and it takes a lot of willpower. You really gotta. It's just will. I think that's what really made me have a great World Series is the fact that I had so much willpower to lose that weight, and once I was able to accomplish and win that bet, it gave you the will to really fight through the bad days of poker in a 6-week long marathon. And I think that's why I was able to do so well, because I had a lot of fight in me because of the willpower that I had from the bet.
No, I understand. The problem with me is I do have cardiomyopathy, which is a bad heart disease, too.
Right.
So I'm working on that at the same time, but I have lost 85 pounds, and I got about 80 more to go.
Well, you got to just walk, if you're not able to run, you can walk.
Yeah, I hear you. That's all right. I'm still handsome. I can't help that. So
that's good to hear.
All good. But I look forward to rooting you on in the future, bro, and hopefully we can play together someday.
You got it, man. I appreciate the phone call. Thanks so much.
All right.
Later.
Take care.
Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What it be, brother? Who's this?
This is Anthony, Jersey.
Anthony, man. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, bro? Gotta say, man, did a hell of a job again, bro.
Thanks, man.
You are a poker mind, man.
I appreciate it, man. It kind of sucks, but,
Yes, you know what, man? You are a poker mind, and no one will ever take that away from you, no matter what, man. You are one of the, if not the top 5 poker players in the world, man.
Thanks, bro.
And you prove it every time. You do those runs, man. You on your A game, you're a monster, dude.
It was a pretty big.
I talk to your brother on his show, and I say it all the time. You on your A game from back in the day. What do you do? You wipe over. These guys are like a joke to you, man.
It was a great run, man. It was. I played great every day, and it was a great run.
I really hope you know, and I know you don't like the East Coast. I'm an Atlantic City guy.
That's
That's
all
why most of the time is when I do get the lucky time when you come for a World Poker Tour every now and then.
Yeah.
You got to get
Well,
down
I'll be
here,
out there.
man. You really do. Get over here and you know, man, shoot it up with these guys because there's a
You
lot of
got
young guys here who want to meet you, man. They really do, and I always tell them you're probably one of the better people to talk to. You're more personable than a lot of these other guys. You know, man, your brother's very cool too, bro. He's got a great show on his thing going, and he's a smart dude too, man. But you know, congratulations again, bro.
Thanks so much.
You know, in there strong, man.
There'll be, you know, I'm going to talk a lot about it on my show today, and I appreciate the support and the calls.
All right, man.
Thanks, buddy. Later. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike. Yo, yo.
Is this Scott?
No, this ain't Scott. This is Mike.
Hey, Mike, Steve Clearman. You might remember me from the World Series. I just got an email from Scott saying you're going to do your Mouthpiece thing.
Yeah, well,
And,
you're on the air, man. What's going on?
Hey, not all. How you doing?
I am, okay. Just kind of sitting here and chilling.
Good, good. I know that was the beat you took.
Yeah, I kind of slept for 3 or 4 days and kind of found a way to get out of bed today. So,
That's good. I'm glad you're, I guess, recovering from that.
Yeah.
Talking. This final table looks like you were talking like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, it kind of was very tough. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I appreciate the call and the support.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So, let's see. Looks like here you're going to be doing something between 5 and 8 p.m. tonight. Is that or 5 o'clock Pacific?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Okay. Should I call back then?
No, you're on the air.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You got any questions for me?
Oh, on the air. Whoop. Better clean her up. Okay.
Any other
Well,
questions?
actually, I just kind of hang out and listen, or what would you prefer?
We'll be putting it back up later on, and appreciate the call. And I got another call coming in, and I'm going to get it. So thanks for the call. Hello, welcome to the Mouthpiece. Yo, yo, yo.
Mike?
What?
What's up, Mike? I got a quick question for you, man.
You got it.
I just noticed that lately you've been playing some solid poker and seeing a lot of positive results in a lot of the tournaments that you've been playing in. And I was just wondering what you would attribute that to.
Most of it's attributed to the power of positive thinking and believing that I'm going to win no matter what, and just a lot of great concentration, running, working out, staying in shape. Just really had some great I just really went down at the World Series, really wanted to win, and I kept on. Every day I kept the focus of wanting to win, and when I want to win, I'm pretty good. So that's pretty much most of it.
All right, Mike. Well, man, I appreciate you taking a second to answer my question, man.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
All
Later. Hello, welcome to the Mouthpiece.
Hey, Mr. Mike, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, mister, who is this?
Mr. Iceman, of course.
What it be, bro?
Hey, man, I just want to tell you congratulations on your play during the series. You did a really nice job.
Thanks a lot, man. It was I don't know. It was fucking glad it's over. It was a long 6 weeks, and it would have been nice to make that final table. I really thought I had a shot. I really thought I was a big favorite when I had $4 million with like 33 people to go. But guess it just wasn't meant to be.
I'll tell you, I have to be, first of all, your brother, his little webcam show is hysterical, man. That thing is funny as hell.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
But anyway, he called you up while you were on the dinner break when you, I think you had about 500K at the time.
Right.
And there's one thing I just wanted to ask you. I know you're really into this power of positive thinking move, and it seems to be working for you. But when you were on the phone with him, you sounded so negative.
Yeah, I was in real bad shape when on that dinner break. That was the only dinner break that I was in real bad shape mentally. That was
were
the one.
You just venting at the time?
No, I was having major medication problems, and I was very tired, and that's when I came off the dinner break, and I blew like $200,000 on the very first hand, and then the 2 hands later I shipped it with the 10-5.
Right.
So I was pretty tired, pretty out of it, pretty bad shape mentally, and I had to get out of the day somehow. So that was my only real rough spot that I had mentally the whole entire 6 days, and I'm just glad I made it through that day.
All right, man. So what's the rest of the year going to entail for you?
I'm going to London on the 28th for Poker Million. I just got invited to, so that's a for sure. And after that, I don't know.
All right, man. Well, again, congratulations, and I'll let you get back to the other callers, and have a good day, man.
Hey, thanks for the call, buddy. Take care, man.
All right. Peace out. Later.
Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Hey, Mike, Steve. So kind of hanging out here waiting for you to get your thing started. So.
Hey, what's up, man? We're here. What's going on?
Okay.
Steve, buddy, what's going on, buddy? We're here.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Okay. Let's see. Where do I begin? I guess the biggest thing on my mind is probably more or less educational. Okay.
Just you ask me a question. We could do it.
Okay. I'm getting away from Hold'em. I want to play Omaha.
Is not.
Pot limit.
Pot limit Omaha. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay. A couple questions. Number one, I know that's your game. How I watched you play 8 or better the other night, or a couple, 3 weeks ago. And, okay, I don't want to play 8 or better. I just want to play high. What are your standards for a good opening hand? I mean, what does it take for you to get real interested right out of the chute?
Hi. We're going to play Pot limit Omaha high with Steve.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know. 6-handed, 8-handed, 9-handed.
Okay.
Which one you want to go?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. What I like to see are, I love being double suited. Okay, for one thing.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Even though it hasn't been very kind to me lately. I'll have like 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. I swear to God.
Well, let's start off with trying to have at least an ace, king, queen in your hand, or 6, 7, 8, 9, or a 4-card wrap, or 3 paint cards with the ace suited. I think that could be a good start.
Okay.
What do you think?
What other advice could you give to somebody who's just kind of starting out in that game? I mean,
well, I don't know. That game's a real torturous game, man. If you really like pain, Pot limit Omaha high is very painful. It depends what your pain tolerance is. Yeah, if you have a good tolerance for pain, that's a good game. If you don't have much tolerance for pain, stick with Hold'em. If you have tolerance for a little bit pain, stick with 08. And if you want the least amount of pain, probably stick with stud 8 or better. But if you want the most pain, go with PLO. That's the most painful game. That'll give you a nice little cracking at least 3 or 4 times a night. You'll be able to go to sleep and say, how can that motherfucker call me there? What the fuck trying to make? I know, because I lost like 6,000 this morning when the guy had 4 outs and 3 outs and put all his money in on the turn. And then I threw my mouse through the wall over $4,000, even though I lost like 100,000 the night before and it didn't even bother me. So that's what PLO will do to you.
Okay, you're just talking about high, not
yeah, high. That's high. Yeah.
The thing that scares me about the interbetter is, you could be sitting on a lock low and get quartered or even, worse.
That's true.
That's the kind of pain that would piss me off.
That's true. That's why you got to know when not to get quartered and when not to get. Why that game's so good.
They got to have more of that.
Steve, I got another call. I appreciate the call.
Hey, no problem.
Thank you so much, and call me anytime. All right.
Is this the number best to reach at?
Yeah, we're here 3 to 3:30 today it's an hour early, but every Thursday 3 to 3:30, unless there's a bulletin that says we won't have a show.
Hey, okay, listen, I appreciate the time, Mike. I just want to let you know that, I was there Saturday night when, Phil went through his thing, and everybody where I was sitting there, we're all pulling for you.
Yeah, it sucked. But,
I know that one of these years, it's your year.
I thought this was, I never thought I'd ever have another shot at it, but after this year, now I almost believe I can win it. I almost believe I can win it every year now. I know that sounds crazy, but I learned a lot. I already knew a lot about this tournament, but I learned even more this year about things that I just understand things about this tournament that nobody understands, and that's why I am always giving myself a shot. But
you know what I noticed? You played so patiently.
Right. Well, that's
scary.
That's really what you have to do in this tournament. You have to play extremely, extremely tight, patiently, and wait for people to make mistakes, and grind blinds and antes, and that's how you play against all these. Because there's so many bad players. That's how I play poker now, man. It's not like I don't play like I used to. If you have a table with a bunch of players you have to outplay, that's fine. I had those players every day. And I found a way to grind through and keep my chip stack the same, and that's all I could do.
Your chip stack, I don't think it wavered anywhere, 100,000 or more for the longest time. So you were sitting there waiting on a hand. And I got to tell you, Saturday night, when you went all in with a 5-10, we went nuts.
Yeah, that was
great.
That was the first time I decided to make a move. That was the only move I made all tournament, pretty much. But I had to make. I couldn't. Well, like I said, I was coming off of. I was really struggling off the dinner break, and I had to make a move. I didn't have much left in the tank. The tank was empty, and I was on fumes, and I didn't think I could grind anymore, and I had to make a move, and it just so happened it worked out.
Yeah, this time sold up too.
Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
All right.
Call me anytime.
Take it easy. I'll be sorry because I'm going to pick your brain. That's all right with you.
Talk to you later. I got another call. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mike.
Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mikey.
Is this really Mike Matusow?
This is what's left of him.
How you doing in the World Series?
The World Series is over.
What place you get in?
And what event?
Did you place it all?
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I did.
What place you get into?
In the main event? In what event?
I'm talking about the main event.
I got 30th out of 7,000 people.
That's actually pretty good. What was the payout for that one?
193,000.
That's pretty solid. The buy-in was what, like $10,000 or something?
Yeah. Yep, it sure was.
All right, I got some advice for you. I'm playing small-time poker now, but for a beginner,
What's your name, first of all? What's your name?
Who doesn't play for... What'd you say?
What's your name?
My name's John.
John, okay. All right,
so
John.
What advice would you give for somebody who's just starting out?
Well, John, I think that I would say, in what game? No limit?
This is no limit hold'em.
I would say to play tight. Tight is right. Mm-hmm. Always play in position. Don't play out of position. And that's my advice to you. That's the best advice I can give. Always play in position. Always play tight. And I hope good things happen.
Yeah. Do you think it's smart to chase anything? Like say I have a flush draw on the flop. Do you think it's smart to bet heavy whenever I haven't seen the turn or the river yet?
Well, I don't know. It depends situation. You know, if you think you could take down the pot by raising somebody on a flush draw, you go with it. If you don't, you keep the pot small and you try and break him. And try and not let him know you have one. So it's all different. You get better with experience. You know, experience does it.
I just got burned last night on a flush draw and went all in, and it was, I don't know, I think I would have done the same thing again, but...
Whenever you move all in on a flush draw, you're always gambling.
Yeah, that's a gamble right there, so...
You know, because you're never more than 50-50.
Yeah.
But when my book comes out on No Limit Hold'em tournaments, you guys will learn a lot. It'll be out next spring.
Yeah, that's when it's going to be on TV, you said?
No, that's when my book will be out.
Oh, your book will be out. What's your book called?
On TV, they'll be coming. The main event will be coming. They'll be starting to televise it here on the 22nd. It's the first television coverage. I'll be televising it all the way up to November.
Yeah, sounds good.
I got 3. I'll be on 3 feature tables. So it was a good run.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
All right, man. I appreciate the call.
All right, thanks for the invite.
Thank you, my friend. Take care, John.
All right, bye.
Well, I hope you've all enjoyed another episode of The Mouthpiece. Thanks for all your support and all my fan support during the whole World Series. Thanks for calling the show today. You know, for all my good fans out there, don't feel sorry for me that I didn't win. You know, be happy. It was a good run. The November 9 is a very interesting 9. And we will have plenty of time in the next 3 or 4 months to talk about them, as I played every day with 3 of them. And I wish you all the best. Good luck. Good night. Thanks again.